Hey everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I went ahead and ran back to the apartment. I sold some things out of the inventory. I did some equipping on people, and I wanted to
How can I
start
help?
recording just in case some
Can I
people had
suggest?
things to say to me. Bastila doesn't have anything
Yes,
to say. Carth.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I think you owe me an explanation, Carth.
I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
That name sounds familiar to me.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
Well,
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
so you blame yourself for trusting your friend?
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all.
Sounds like you're
No,
blaming
I fought
yourself.
Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
So that's all of it then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Gotcha! Well, at least we moved Carth along. And I believe mission
there.
is...
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. Okay.
Alright. T3. You don't talk much, do you? Just chime in if you have any advice. Right. He never does. In the next game, in KOTOR 2, he shows up again, and you can tinker with him to get him to reveal more information, and you can actually upgrade him. Zalbar obviously has no information for me. Alright, so I want to take with me... I'll do that for now.
What?
Right. Go ahead and level you up on here. Do that. Oops. And we'll do that. Bam. Alright, now we're going to transit back to Javiar's Cantina. My apologies for that. I had to cut the recording in the middle of the loading screen. It did
Yes?
not want to go through very nicely. So, Javiar's Cantina. Okay, we're going to save first. Okay, that was a slow save.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you.
Oh?
I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
I have a few things to take care of first.
Fair enough, but don't take too long. As soon as you're ready to get inside Davik's estate, come speak to me. The sooner we get off this rock, the better.
Okay, I'm hip. I just need to turn in this bounty. There we go. Bounty hunter collector. Bendak. It's ironic, isn't it? He has a bounty on him for killing people in duels, and you collect it by killing him in a deathmatch. I want 400. God. Damn it. My other playthrough, I managed to get the extra money. Oh well. It's not a big deal. I'm not really going to miss an extra 100 credits. Alright, we're going to save. Talk to Canderous.
I figured you'd be back. Now, I know... So what do you say?
You already said all that. Okay. Let's join up.
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
Oh,
That's
there's
not
going to be a
bad
movie
plan.
coming up.
It might just work.
And,
While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk
and there's going to be a party
Taris.
select screen.
Come on. I've got an
So,
airspeeder
I'll have
nearby
to
to
cut.
take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to... They're going to give me a party select screen right now. I'm going to take T3 with me because he has security. That's useful. Also, he's a 2-weapon fighter. And there's going to be a movie clip. I will brief you on what it was as soon as I come back. Here we go. I know I can record this.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as
think he had a
to make
shaving
the
accident.
same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Alright, prepare for another break.
Yes, Lord Malak.
Taris, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Gallo. You may be the newest Carth hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Canderous has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Well, you know.
You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
I have. Oh, wait.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed.
I'm sure.
Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These'll be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the exchange.
Right.
I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Right. Looking forward to working with you.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer.
Right.
Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly.
Which means
I will
do that.
return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Right.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.
Alright. Canderous needs to level, so I will do that, and when we come back, I get to clear out Davik's estate. So, until next time.